When you see a question like this, the first thing that should come to your mind is that this question should have a lot of answers. And the reason is that the highest power is 6. Alright? Now, the first thing a lot of people will do is to say that the powers are equal to equate the basis. So y minus 2 will be equal to 5. Then you have that y is equal to 5 plus 2, which is 7. Alright? This is not wrong in any way. In fact, this is even one of the answers for y. But then, looking at this, we see that the highest power of y here should be 6. Okay? The highest power of y being equal to 6 simply means that you should have 6 answers. So the number of answers for y is 6. That being the case, we call this the y1. The first answer for y is 7. Now, how do we get the answers for y? Let's bring this 5 over to this other side. So we have that y minus 2 raised to the power of 6 will now be minus 5 to the power of 6 to be equal to 0. We can also do something again. We can say that y minus 2 to the power of 6 can be written as 2 times 3 minus 5 to the power of 2 times 3 is equal to 0. Okay? Now, comparing this, let's look at one of the laws of indices. I said that when we have a to the power of m multiplied by n is equal to a raised to the power of m raised to the power of n. Alright? Now you can say that this will now mean that y minus 2 to the power of 3 can be said to be raised to the power of 2 to be equal to y raised to the power of 6. So equal to this raised to the power of 6 minus 5 to the power of 2 raised, or 5 to the power of 3, raised to the power of 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the same thing. Now, this is difference of 2 squared. So this is squared and this is squared, alright? So we want to say that this is now difference of 2 squared. So we can use the law of difference of 2 squared, say that this is the same thing as a squared minus b squared. Alright? This being the case, now that this is y plus 2, y minus 2 raised to the power of 3. Okay? This is 1 plus 5 raised to the power of 3 will be multiplied by y minus 2 raised to the power of 3 minus 5 to the power of 3 to give us 0. Alright? So this is what we have now. Now moving on from here, when the product of 2 is equal to 0, it's either the first one is equal to 0. So if this and this multiplied to give us 0, it's either that this first bracket is equal to 0. So y minus 2 raised to the power of 3 plus 5 to the power of 3 is equal to 0. Moving on from here, you can see that this is the sum of 2 cubes. So using the law of sum of 2 cubes, say that if you have a cubed plus b cubed is going to be equal to a plus b into a squared minus ab plus b squared. Alright? Now, applying this law here, we're going to say that this will now be equal to what? Y minus 2 plus 5 multiplied by, okay, y minus 2 squared, alright, minus this times this, so 5 into y minus 2 plus this squared. 5 squared is what? 25. Now all this is equal to 0. Alright? Now we now have that y minus 2 plus 5 is the same as y minus, or y plus 3 rather, multiplied by y squared minus 4y, we are putting this bracket now, plus 4 minus 5y plus 10. Alright, this is minus 5y, this is plus 10, plus 25, okay, is equal to 0. Now, we have that y plus 3 into y squared minus 4y minus 5y is minus 9y. This is 10 plus 25 plus 5, 35 plus 4 is 39. Is equal to 0. So for the first answer for y, we have that y is equal to negative 3. Okay? Because y plus 3 is equal to 0. If you cross over y, it becomes negative. The second answer for y is that this will be equal to, so y squared minus 9y plus 39 is equal to 0. Using the quadratic formula, we have that our y here will be equal to minus 9 is plus 9, plus or minus root of 9 squared is 81, minus 4 times 9, 4 times 39 times 1, 4 times 39 is 156, divided by 2 times 1, which is 2. Alright, now moving on from here, we have that our y should be equal to 9 plus or minus root of 81 minus 156, everything as root of 156 minus 81, which is 75 or negative 75 divided by 2. Alright, now this is equal to 9 plus or minus root of negative 75 is everything as I multiplied by what? Root of 75 is 5, then you have multiplied by root 3 divided by 2. Okay, so these are y2 and y3, okay, respectively. Y2 is the plus, y3 is the minus. And the first y we have, okay, is equal to negative 3. Now let's go for our second case scenario. Now for the second case, we have y minus 2 raised to the power of 3 minus 5 raised to the power of 3 is equals 0. Okay, now this is again difference of two cubes. Okay, so we use the law of difference of two cubes and say that we have a cubed minus b cubed is equal to a minus b into a squared plus ab plus b squared. Applying this law here, we're going to have that this is y minus 2 minus 5 multiplied by y minus 2 squared plus 5 multiplied by y minus 2 plus 5 squared. Okay, y minus 2 minus 5 is written as y minus 7 multiplied by y minus 2 squared is written as y squared minus 4y plus 4, okay, plus 5y minus 10 plus 25. And this is equal to 0 if you can remember. Okay, so all these are equal to 0. Now, this is y minus 7 multiplied by y squared minus 4y plus 5y is something as plus y. 10 minus 10 plus 25 is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. Okay, this is 19. It's equal to 0. Okay, so reach another place where the product of things is equal to 0, and let's simply solve this and get the remaining answers for y. Alright, let's continue here. Now, when we have the product of things, two things being equal to 0, it's either the first one is equal to 0 or the second one is equal to 0. So it's either that y minus 7 is equal to 0, implying that y is equal to 7, or this is y squared plus y plus 19 is equal to 0. Alright, so we can solve this using the quadratic formula again. So we have that y will be equal to minus b, which is minus coefficient of this, which is minus 1, plus or minus root of 1 squared is 1, minus 4 times 19, 19 is 76, divided by 2 times 1, which is 2. So this is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of negative 75 divided by 2. This is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of negative 75 is written as 5i root 3 divided by 2. Okay, so these are y5 and y6. Remember that our y4 is that y is equal to 7, alright? And plus the other answers which we've gotten before. So these are the answers for x in this question. Thanks for watching.
What's going on, guys? It's Fortune here editing this video. As you can see, about 99% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, so please subscribe, like, comment and share my videos, as this helps to push my videos out to more viewers out there. The more you subscribe, the more viewers can see my videos, the more we grow in this community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.